Hey folks, happy Thursday. It is Thursday, February 23rd. Obviously it's Ash Wednesday. I'm recording this on Ash Wednesday to be released tomorrow morning. And the passage, the prayer calendar on this day asks us to focus on verse 5 of this passage that we've been looking at this week, the Transfiguration. So this is in Matthew chapter 17, verse 5. While he, and that's Jesus, was still speaking, suddenly a bright cloud overshadowed them. And from the cloud, a voice said, "This is my son, the beloved. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." And the question today is similar to what the question was yesterday. So the question today, can we or should we stay on the mountaintop, or should we get back to living having been changed because of God's revelation to us? And this really has to do with kind of the purpose of God in making these revelations. Is God sort of the epiphany, the revelation, the new learning that I'm having at any point in my spiritual life, whether it's on a mountaintop experience or not? Is that solely for me to take in and to consume and sort of to have and to harbor as mine? This is my gift from God. Or is the inspiration, the revelation, the epiphany that God gives to me, does God give it to me with the purpose of then it flowing out of my life into the lives of others? Well, if you've ever heard me preach any sermon at all or teach anything at all, you know that I solidly come down on the latter. That God's work in our life is in part for us, and in part that God might share with us so that God's blessings can flow through us into the world. And that's part of why during the season of Lent, which we're in now, there's a sense of sort of prayer and fasting and increased study and increased worship. So these spiritual disciplines, an increase in those disciplines, fasting, sort of a decrease in things that might get in the way of our relationship with God. And then for many, there's an increase in spiritual activity outside of one's life, feeding others, praying for others, finding other ways to serve other people. That those things go hand in hand. That part of the closeness to God yields a life that is in service to God and to all of God's creation. And so it might be during Lent that you are tugged in one way or another, sort of more kind of the personal piety side, or maybe the social holiness side. I don't know which one it is. They're both important, and during Lent, we tried to find a balance between the two. And it's when we find a balance between the two that we're most squarely in the presence of God. I pray that might be true for your Lenten journey this year. God bless you.